What's up, guys? Back after another small little hiatus. As I mentioned in the previous video, I've been really busy with my work, but I'm trying my best. Segment has changed. I'm making stir-fried vegetables, different styles of stir-fried vegetables, Indian style. When you say stir-fry, I know people think of Chinese Asian food. No, it's not. It's Indian style stir-fried vegetables in variants. All right. Today's recipe is lentil and two different kinds of lentil and green bean stir fry. So let's get into the video. So to make the bean lentil stir fry, let's get to the ingredient part over here. That right here, these are all basically for soaking and grinding. Okay, so about 20 grams of split pea chana dal, 20 grams of tur dal, okay, and 2 teaspoons of cumin seeds, 2 pods of dried red chili, just one long green chili slit and de-seeded, and a heaping teaspoon of the hing, the asafoetida, the Indian umami. And later on for the tempering, I have a heaping teaspoon of mustard seeds, a heaping teaspoon of urad dal, and fat bunch sprig of curry leaves. Of course, the main ingredient, it's been steam cooked with salt and turmeric. Not chopped first, steam cooked first before chopping, and after that chop, because when you chop and you steam, it loses all the nutrients. So make sure of that. So after soaking those ingredients that I mentioned earlier, if you remember, if not, you can just go back in the video and watch it. I've discarded the water, strained the water off, and I'm going to give it a coarse grind in my master blender that I have. You can use blender of your choice, but I'm going to just pulse it. All right, I'm going to transfer that, and then I'm going to show you how it looks after it's been coarsely ground. Oh yeah, one more step before grinding it. A teaspoon of salt into it. All right, and then the hing, the asafoetida. I didn't put them in earlier when soaking because I was going to drain the water off the ingredients. So if I drain the water, so I'm going to lose the hing, the asafoetida, and the salt as well. So now I'm going to add it in and then coarsely grind. And let's see after. And that's how it's supposed to be ground. Not too pasty, but kind of, has a little moisture to it because of course we soaked it, but still kind of, in pieces, not completely in a, what do you call it, toothpaste way. So I have a steamer of this kind. It's called a Italy steamer. So I've kind of, divided that into small little portions into the steamer. And I'm going to place that into the steamer and let it steam for about 10 minutes and then take it out. So this is what it looks like after it's been steamed. It's like a nice little steamed cake of lentils and spices, basically, right? The trick here is to cool it down. That's where the trick is. That's what I was actually telling you earlier part of the video. The trick is to cool it down. Not just letting rest outside. I'm going to let it sit inside of the fridge. All right. And let it cool down nice and well. And after that, it's easier for me because it kind of, congeals itself. And after that, what I'm going to do is powder that down and add it to the beans, which we will see in a bit. So after I cooled it down, I powdered them with my hand, actually, just kind of crushed them with my force of my fingers, and that's how it looks. Let's get to the cooking part of it. Here I've taken about 2 big heaping tablespoons of coconut oil. Make sure it's coconut oil, all right? In goes the tempering, the mustard seeds, all right? And the red dal over there, all right? To that, I'm going to add, you can see that crackling. That's the noise I want to hear, all right? Nice heaping teaspoon of the hing, asafoetida, Indian umami. All right, that's crackling. It's on its way right now. Boom. Pop, 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 pop. Yep, that in. And I'm going to add the steam cooked beans into that, right? All right. Give it a little toss. All right. And right away, add the lentil mix cake that's been powdered right in. All right. And again, give them a toss. Let them sit on the heat for about a couple minutes, and then we'll see what happens. So I'll let that sit about 5 minutes on the heat, of course, stirring, in intervals. The final step, it's almost done because you don't need a lot of cooking because the lentils were kind of pre-cooked as well. The beans were kind of pre-cooked as well. So it's just basically tossing and then getting the oil do its job with the spices and kind of blending them all together. So the spices goes into every ingredient in it. Oil carries spices, so that's why. Last ingredient, seasoning. Yes, we've added salt, so be careful. I'm going to add, let's say, we got a nice heaping teaspoon of salt there, and then mix it up. All right, and then it should be pretty much ready to go. Give it a little toss there. Let's plate it. It's plating time. All right, time for the reveal of it. So nice and crunchy beans, not overly cooked, because I just steamed them. Properly salted. You gotta be careful of the salt. Just good amount of spice as well. I like that spice hit that comes in from the red chilies and the green chili, both. Curry leaves. Oh, amazing. There's some, tips and tricks that I've said in the video. You should be aware of that one. And like, subscribe, comment, and do the do's. Come on, I keep saying it. Do I have to say it all the time? I guess it is part of the YouTube channel, YouTuber thing. Go like, subscribe thing. Go do it.